Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now is Jahmai Jones, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
And now the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Diaz, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
So here's Trey Mancini as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Sale has his target. Here it is on 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And now here is Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And it's quickly 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
fouled off. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. High in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Anthony Santander. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
That is it.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Santander aboard here at first with nobody out. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. So now here is Freddie Galvis looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Now the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So next to hit is Michael Franco, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. 1 hit in the inning, but no one. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Popped up. Ruiz is over to take a look, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right
Means has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hunter Renfroe becomes out number 2 this inning. Bobby Dahlbeck is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out.
Leading off for Baltimore.
First pitch on the way. Michael Franco is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next to hit, Pedro Severino. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Severino.
Third inning, no score to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with a double.
To the plate now, Jahmai Jones. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat. He grounds it sharply to third. Devers has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. And now in the box, Kike Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Up high, 2-1 now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Fouled off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter.
Hard on the ground at first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 99.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. No balls and a strike to count.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Jones has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The O's lead this thing 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
Right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline. This is foul for the 1st strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Next up is Rio Ruiz, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Ball one to start the at-bat. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1-2-3. First pitch of the AB on its way. J.D. Martinez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here comes the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Up next for the Red Sox.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Raphael Devers.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And it's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
He's got it, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The right fielder, number 10.
Up next, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. And he fouls this one off. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
At the plate, Franco. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses 1-1. To 1-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So next to bat will be Pedro Severino. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The batter, number 5, second baseman
Kike Hernandez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Up
Now here it
next for the
comes.
Red Sox. Not shortstop. Marwin.
No runs, 2
Gonzalez.
hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, catcher.
He's set. Here it comes.
Vasquez.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. And now the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Jahmai Jones will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Line hard to center field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
You've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center field, number 99.
First offering. Swing and a line drive. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He bounced out last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Trying to strike him out for the third time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Trey Mancini goes down for the first out in the seventh inning. A bouncer up the middle. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting. The third
Stepping up is Rio Ruiz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Now a foul tip at the plate, and you can hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
The 0-2 once more. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Now batting.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Ryan Brazier is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
70, Ryan.
Now into the box, Freddie Galvis. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two and 0. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Orioles have elected to challenge.
All right,
the
one last
previous
look at it
play.
here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of outs at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
So now to the plate, Michael Franco, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
Pedro Severino.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he fouls this one off. Galvis stands at second with 2 gone. Ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
That's in there. Base hit. Galvis rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not going to...
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Matt Andriese is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Paul Fry is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk, all game long.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman.
The pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here it comes. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That sinker wasn't that bad. It was down in the zone, but give the hitter some credit. He went down there and golfed that one out of the ballpark.
The batter.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, fouled off.
Santander.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
0-2, here it is. A bouncer to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Gonzalez for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's 1 for 2. Galvis behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way to left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Orioles 6 and the Red Sox 1. Here now is Rafael Devers. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding in for Boston, Hunter Renfroe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Renfroe
pulls this one in the air out to left. Diaz is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman.
First pitch on the way. Bobby Dahlbeck stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Down the left field line and deep. 2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
6-1 tally today. The Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. John Means gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Chris Sale racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 8 hits.